I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Check, view. Set, huh?
Give now to the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready, yellow, line. Red, 38, smash, smash. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on him.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Love from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Check, smash. Down. Yellow, quick, ready?
They'll run here on first down. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Forward red. Let's go now. Sticky green. Beetle blue. Huge yellow. Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Come on, set.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in on a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
38-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. He loses the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. When you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
48-yard line.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here, coming for the shotgun.
Right, blaster, 645, black shot. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Claws red, black, 95. Black ultra.
Love. Gets his running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
30-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Blue striker. Eagle blue. Ready. 32. Yellow.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here.
Set. Fight. 96. Yellow. 43. Hey, go steal. Set.
Now a give running right. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Blue 32, red, cycle. 6, mega. Ready.
To the air with Love. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route. So if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. You, 10, Bill Green. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's good at the 4. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Red 38. Set, punt.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pavement.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming here from the 12. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, yes, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome?
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
180. Sit hot. 180. 180. That's hot. Sit hot.
First down, here's Lamar. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. And air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to take him up and across midfield. There's the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now a toss play, Taylor. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Changing it up here, Jackson. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Pistol snap to Jackson. Chase hit and Jackson loses the ball. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Love now. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away.
That one's cut at first and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. McConkey's got it again. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Lamar now from the gun. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. McConkey with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he spins right by him. And they're going to be setting up shop well shy of where a touchback would have been, Brock, as he's driven out of the 20.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of the
Saints to the line now. First stay and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Right side. This is reeled in by Warren. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Taylor now up the middle. And he will not get the first, but this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. This one set up for Lamar. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Steal. 52 blue. Flight blue. Ready?
Love from the gun. Complete out to the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
32. Ready.
Love on third and short. Kraft has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Red. Black dot. Red. Cycle. Yellow. 22. Cycle. 23. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. All in left side. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
6. Mega. Ready. White. White. Blue. Yellow. 43. Set.
Loves to throw again. Finds his man. It's grabbed. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. Ready. 45. White. You. Yellow. Field. Black. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Red. 38. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He brings it in. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for McConkey. And that brings up third down.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Shot. 17, blue, 32. 10 cycles. Edo blue. Snap, red.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw. Here's Love. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Yana Saker.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the gun, Jackson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, Brock, as they come in trailing. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now here's Lamar.
The second down pass. Aaron Sorrell on the tackle. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. And his kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means? Now even more pressure on their defense.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
6, mega, let's go. Block 40. Set, huh?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slate. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on, set. Fly through. Red, cycle. Black open. Seal, black. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
10 cycle. Yes, yes. Go, go. 30, 43 rail. Black, red. White, white, green, jack. Blaster, 6. Ready?
On the gun on 3rd down. It's long. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that's risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
32. Red, yellow, yellow, blue. Ready, ready.
Once more, it's Love. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
10, 10.
Going ground on 1st and goal. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
On 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Mega, mega. Ready, ready.
Here's another for it. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Couldn't pick up anything. And now it brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
3rd and goal.
Here we cut.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, these are the moments I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than you did right there.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Just sends sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Megan, slide through. Dog red. 52 boom. Red, cycle. Check.
To the air with Love. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Blue, 32. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. Hits the 20. Big man's showing up the yards. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Extra point. He's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Lamar now from the gun. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. That play straight ahead. Not going to get an inch on your 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Alpha, sit on. Run in. Run. Run in.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. He'll look to throw it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Set punt. 10 flat.
You put a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Black ultra. White. Green jack. Cut.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Red. Set. 6. 45. White. Light blue.
Here he is to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. On the move. Hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
Black, red, cycle. Ready?
Loves to throw again. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, set.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's going to be out of bounds. So the clock stops, and they can set up now for a potential game-winning field goal try.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on fourth down.
Down. 10 black, Preston. 6 black ultra. Ready.
Desperation time here. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he will score. Give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
60 red. Hut.
Stick it in the air. Love. Escapes the pocket. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead. But they have have to settle for 5.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First stay and 10. Here's Taylor. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
It's a loss of a yard.
The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
From the gun, Taylor. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
Return it.
Here he is to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on